When Apple releases an iPhone, it does so with a plan to support the device with 5 years of operating system and security updates. If your smartphone was a child, you'd be ready to send it off to kindergarten before you'd need to start thinking about replacing it with a cooler kid that comes sporting better features. Were it not for the temptation of incremental hardware updates, Apple releases a new selection of iPhones every fall. While they might look similar and run the same iOS version as your current iPhone, there's always one or two amazing tricks that the company's new hardware can do that a last-generation device can't match. Fear of missing out on these upgrades poses a dilemma. Should you stick with your current perfectly functional handset or invest a whole lot of money into the best iPhone yet? To help you make a smart decision, consider the following: long life cycle. One of the best things about investing in an iOS device is that they have one of the best support cycles of any smartphone out there. 5 years from now, Apple will still provide the brand new handsets with current versions of iOS and all the features that come with those operating system upgrades. More importantly, over that same 5-year period, Apple will be on the lookout for any malicious software that could compromise your privacy or affect how your iPhone operates. These two measures ensure that, while you might not have the latest iPhone in your hand, your device will feel fresh and secure for the next half-decade. As someone who prefers to buy his hardware outright instead of paying it off in little bites through a deal with your cellular provider, an iPhone provides great value for the money, especially when compared to many Android-powered smartphones that come with the promise of 1, 2, or no years of operating system support. That said, once Apple's 5 years of coverage is up, you're largely on your own. The company does release important security updates to older handsets, but it's a rarity. If you and your iPhone make it through 5 years of adventures, together, you'll want to consider updating. The top-of-the-line iPhone 15 Pro models are faster, have an improved camera, and a USB-C port. Incremental hardware updates. A lot of iPhone users insist on buying the latest, greatest version of the handset as soon as it becomes available. It's a thrill for them to know that they have the bleeding edge of the tech that Apple has to offer. However, most folks, and I include myself in this group, should know that if they've updated their iPhones over the last 2 to 3 years, they're not likely to see a significant performance boost after buying a new handset. Apple is innovative. The company's products have been dictating the shape of personal computing for decades. Apple also revels in slow, steady progress where updating its existing hardware is concerned. The A17 Bionic processor won't be much faster than the one that's baked into last year's. In most cases, the same can be said for the iPhone's camera system, which is one of the device's most desirable features. My daily driver is an iPhone 12 Pro Max. When I take a photo and compare it to one with an iPhone 14, the difference, in almost all but the darkest lighting conditions, is minute. However, once you move beyond 2 to 3 generations of iPhones, the differences between old reliable and the new hotness become more apparent. New chipsets don't only bring increased speed, they often introduce better battery performance. And with the introduction of the iPhone 15, Apple will replace its 12-year-old Lightning power and data connection with the modern universal charging standard USB-C. This means that the same cable you use to charge your Steam Deck can charge your smartphone on the go. When you're considering a new iPhone, don't let the sound of new features dazzle you. Take the time to really think about how much of a difference things like a minor speed boost, new charging standard, or larger camera sensor will make in your day-to-day life. What else could you spend that money on? Will your current iPhone be the perfect tool for capturing the moments that cash made possible? Cameras. Photographer Chase Jarvis once said, "The best camera is the one that's with you." For many of us, that camera is an iPhone. While I love using my expensive, specialized camera, some of the best photos I've snapped over the past decade have been taken with an iPhone. It's always with me, in a pocket, just waiting to capture a magical moment. While I might be happy with the camera in the iPhone I currently own, I can't deny that every time an Apple event rolls around, I can feel my excitement building as I watch what new features in the latest iPhones will be able to offer to my art. The iPhone 15 is no exception. With the iPhone 15 Pro, Apple introduced a larger camera sensor, capable of capturing more light than any previous iPhone camera system. Even before computational photography gets its talented digital fingers into the mix, this means more detailed photos in any lighting condition. The iPhone 15 includes a USB-C port for charging and data transfer, and uses Apple's Dynamic Island. So far, we have discussed the practicalities of sticking with your existing iPhone or buying a new one. However, like all art, photography is subjective. What pleases you when you take a photo is more important than any technical details. If your heart soars at the idea of a better camera to use on your next vacation or for street photography, then a new iPhone may well be your huckleberry. And there's something to be said for incremental upgrades. The Dynamic Island that was first available on the iPhone 14 Pro and is now included on all iPhone 15 models makes it a little bit faster to check your notifications and access the functions of various apps. The iPhone 15 Pro's new programmable action button has the potential to save you time and make the device more accessible to some users. Then there's the better gaming, faster responses from apps, AAA roadside assistance via satellite messaging. They're all small tweaks that on their own might not feel are worth upgrading your handset for. But when considered as a whole, such improvements can lend a lot to a person's life. When viewed through this lens, updating to an iPhone 15 or iPhone 15 Pro could be a great idea. Prices were accurate at the time this video was published, but may change over time. As we wrap up this journey into the world of the iPhone 15, I want to leave you with a few key takeaways that should convince you why upgrading to this remarkable device is a decision worth considering. First and foremost, the iPhone 15 represents the pinnacle of innovation in the smartphone industry. With its stunning design, lightning-fast performance, and a host of incredible features, it's clear that Apple has once again pushed the boundaries of what's possible. Whether it's the enhanced camera capabilities that let you capture life's moments in breathtaking detail, or the improved battery life that ensures you stay connected all day, the iPhone 15 is designed to elevate your digital experience. But it's not just about what the iPhone 15 can do for you today, it's also about what it represents for the future. By choosing this device, you're investing in a world of ongoing software updates, security enhancements, and access to a thriving ecosystem of apps and services. Apple's commitment to delivering long-term value to its customers is unparalleled in the industry, which means your investment in the iPhone 15 is an investment in years of continuous improvements and exciting new features. So, to answer the question, why should I upgrade or change to iPhone 15? The answer is clear, because it's not just an upgrade, it's an upgrade to a brighter, more connected, and more exciting future. It's an investment in the incredible possibilities that lie ahead. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and I hope this video has provided you with the insights you need to make an informed decision. Now, it's over to you. Are you ready to embrace the future with the iPhone 15? The choice is yours, and the possibilities are endless. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more tech insights, and leave your comments down below. We're eager to hear your thoughts and help with any questions you might have.